John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's the ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Late swing fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
And a 1-2. Got him. One down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Sinker. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Will Warren. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Going down. A solo shot. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On a line out towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
In the air, right field. Dominguez gets under it, and that is that. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Out to short, Turner. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them.
Middle inside.
What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
Sinker. Middle outside. Slider. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7.
Sinker. Low middle.
Chisholm starting up the middle at second, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. There's a high chopper. Stott over to first in time. Inning over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 away. Tap back to the mound. Over to Goldie. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Gone! A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. In the air, right field, De La Cruz under it, and there's one away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Right, woo!
Sinker. Middle inside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Middle outside.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Sinker. Low inside.
2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's Ahmed
Sinker.
Rosario.
Low outside.
Check swing called strike. Strike
Circle
one.
change. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Circle change. Low
2 down,
outside.
nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. As we go to the last of the third, here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. To the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now the 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Grisham on the move. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Runner on the go. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Phillies.
First and second, 2 outs. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Some early action out there in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Angel Chavez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Circle change. Low outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Sinker.
The Phils leading by 5, top half of inning number 4.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Low outside.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases
Circle
empty.
change.
Here comes Belly to
Low
take his
outside.
cuts. And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Into center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Rosario tosses to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball, low.
Circle change. Low inside.
Stays alive.
Slider. Low outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next
Sinker.
for the Yankees,
Low
right fielder
outside.
Jason Dominguez.
Hey!
Circle change. Low inside. Sinker. Low middle.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it.
Sinker.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Slider.
2
Middle
down,
inside.
nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Sosa settles underneath it. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Strike 2. Chevy in his 2nd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Way outside, and a full countdown. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Alec Bohm. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one just misses. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brian De La Cruz.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Way inside. Look out!
Yeah, I got him.
And it
Take
hit
it
him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Stott swings through it for strike 1. Late with the swing there. Struck him out looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 7-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharp
So up next,
Leading off
Jose
for the
Caballero.
Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Slider. Middle outside.
Nope. Oh, one.
Circle change. Low inside.
That's to third. Boom. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Sinker. Low middle.
Foul ball.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first
Low
pitch
middle.
strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle change.
The Phillies
Low
up
middle.
big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so
Sinker.
we'll try it again.
Low inside.
The 0-2.
That's out
Really
the
good
corner.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff
Sinker.
working on the mound in this one.
Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
Sinker. Low middle.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Throw comes into second, and that's a 2-out double.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Sinker. Low outside.
Pickoff throw. Rosario dives back in.
Sinker. Middle
Man
outside.
on second, 2 down.
Sinker. Low middle.
That's the ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice
Sinker.
piece of hitting there at the
Low
plate.
outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Boom. Throws on to first. That ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's 7-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch. Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one lifted to left. Bellinger coming on. And there's 2 down. Quick move to first. And Turner's back in. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That one to first. Harper takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Slider. Middle outside.
Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The Phils leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Sinker. Low outside.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Sinker. Low outside.
Strike. Woo.
Sinker. Low middle. Circle change. Middle
0-2.
outside.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Leading off
Alec Bohm now at the plate.
third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Oh.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's the Phillies 7 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one is inside ball 1.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Low inside.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
Low inside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez gives way. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Aaron Nola. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Low inside.
In there for strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Nope. That's inside.
Nola, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That's to third. Boom. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Got him swinging.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for him to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, and he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, I'll tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Rosario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. It's the Phillies 7 and the Yankees 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Rolled over to third. Rosario slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Fought off foul. Out towards right center field. Dominguez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Manager out of the dugout and he's going to make a change. Camilo Doval out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tim Hill will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Hill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. It's the Phillies 7 and the Yankees 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And first offering is fouled off.
Cutter, low outside.
Oh.
Sinker, low middle. Overhand curve, low outside.
Ball 2.
Cutter, high outside.
Stays alive.
Sinker, low inside.
Comes a 2-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Sinker, middle outside.
There's the strike.
Cutter,
One down,
high
base is
inside.
empty here in the ninth. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Low middle.
No, that's low.
Cutter, high outside.
Got him looking for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul ball.
Cutter, low inside.
The Yanks down to their final strike.
Overhand curve, low inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.